So let's jump straight in while people are starting to join. So grade 10, guys, you made it to grade 10 maths. That is huge. Well done. Grade 10 maths is very exciting. It's also one of the most important maths years because we set all of these big foundation things that we build on in grade 11 and 12. So it's a very, very important maths year, and it's a very important maths year to do well in. So in these lessons, we're going to work together and make sure you understand everything. So when your exams come, you are feeling solid. Okay, this first section that we're going to be working on is algebra, and it's going to be 8 lessons long. So we're going to be doing this section for a month, and our lessons are always going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 until 7. Okay, so some of you already know me, some of you don't know me because you're new this year, which is very exciting. Welcome to everyone who's new. My name is Jennifer Godlinton. You can call me Jennifer, you can call me ma'am, you can call me Miss Godlinton, you can call me Miss G. I don't mind. Okay, whatever you'd like to call me, you can call me. And this year, we have a very exciting new teaching assistant, who's Mr. Lucky Shongwe, and he is going to introduce himself to you now.
Hi, everyone. My name is Mr. Shongwe, and I'll be your teaching assistant for mathematics. I am also a grade 10 to 12 math and science teacher. So we're going to have fun. I believe this is a good group. Mem is already excited with you guys. So we're going to enjoy.
Yeah, no, you don't. This is the best group. Like, honestly, yeah, these kids are the best. They are, and they're so smart. Okay,
Jabulo says I'm new here. Hi, Jabulo. How are you?
It's very exciting. So some of us already know each other, but lots of us don't know each other. And I would like us to chat and figure some things out. So you can either unmute yourself and answer. I'm going to explain how this game is going to work now. Or you can write your answers in the chat. I don't mind either one. Okay, so I'm going to explain how this works. The game is called burger or chips. So we have 2 foods over here. And I am going to choose one of them. And when you choose one, the other one doesn't exist on the planet anymore. It goes away. So you can't get them anywhere. They're not around. And I'm going to replace it with something that I think is better. And then I'm going to pass on to Lucky, and he is going to choose which one he thinks is better. And we're going to go around like that. So you would choose which one you want to get rid of and what you would like to replace it with. And in the end, we're going to see what wins. When we did this with the grade 9s, our ultimate winner landed up being McDonald's fries. So let's see what you guys end up with. Okay, so we've got burger and chips. I'm going to go a different direction to how I went with the grade 9s. And I'm going to choose chips. Jennifer. And I'm going to replace the burger with chocolate. So now the options are chocolate and chips, and I'm handing over the mic to Mr. Shongwe.
Right, thank you, Jennifer. There's something I want to say after this nice activity, but let's continue with the activity. So my option will be burger and pizza.
Oh no, you can't choose burger anymore. Burger's gone.
Oh, you started with chips.
Yeah,
look at me.
Chips and chocolate.
Okay, chips and chips and pizza.
Are you choosing chips over chocolate?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like chocolate.
Oh my goodness, guys. Now chocolate doesn't exist in the world. I'm sorry. That was not my fault. That was Mr. Shongwe's fault. Okay, so we've got chips and pizza now. Who is going to be our next volunteer? Who's going to choose between chips and pizza? What are you going to choose and what are you going to get rid of? Anyone? Uwami, what are you going to choose?
I would rather choose the chips over the chocolate.
You can't choose chips and chocolate anymore. Now you've got chips and pizza.
Oh. I made a mistake. I'd rather choose the pizza over the chips.
Okay, so now you got to replace the chips with something.
Tacos.
Tacos. Okay, so now we're on pizzas and tacos. Okay. I really hope you guys save tacos. Otherwise, I'm going to be very sad. Okay, so pizza and tacos. Kylie has chosen pizza over tacos, and my heart just broke in two. Kylie, what are you going to replace tacos? What are you replacing tacos with? So you've taken away tacos and we left with pizza. Kylie, what? Oh, Okay, so now we have pizza
Ice
and
cream.
ice cream.
Hmm.
Okay, pizza and ice cream. Are we choosing pizza again over ice cream?
Whoa! Thank you, Annalette.
You know what? I'm going to be sneaky and I'm going to go right to Jude because I want to keep ice cream in the world and I don't want to lose ice cream. So Jude, you're the lucky winner right now. Jude, are you going to keep, so you're keeping ice cream. What are you going to replace pizza with? We can't replace it with nachos.
can't come
Nachos are
back.
gone. Nachos got knocked off the world. So we're gonna have to replace that with something.
Fish.
Oh,
Please don't eat my fish.
gross. Okay. Okay, so at the moment we are on ice cream versus fish. Where are we going from here, guys? We're on ice cream versus fish. What are we getting rid of? Please tell me, Anela, that you're saying we're choosing ice cream and we're not choosing to get rid of ice cream. Oh, okay, yeah, ice cream over fish.
Ice cream over
Whew.
fish.
Okay, good. Okay, all right, if we're choosing ice cream over fish, what are we replacing that fish with? What are we going to replace the fish with? Oh, I see some hands up. Feel free to chat. You can just unmute.
Oreos.
Oreos. Okay.
Okay.
So now we have ice cream versus Oreos. Who is going to be so are we going to choose ice cream or are we going to choose Oreos? So we're choosing Oreos. Okay, Aneli, I see Oreos is okay, good.
Oreos.
Okay, Tiamo, I see that hand up. What are we replacing ice cream with if we're choosing Oreos? Chicken.
People are replacing, sure, ice cream.
I feel like we've taken some weird turns here. Okay. Okay, at the moment, guys, we are looking at chicken versus Oreos. Tiamo, it's all yours. What are you choosing?
Oreos.
Oreos. Okay, what are you replacing chicken with?
Pork.
Pork.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay, guys, this is our last one, and whatever lands up finishing here is what we are deciding as a group. Okay, so we've got pork versus Oreos. What are we choosing? As a vegetarian, I very clearly am choosing Oreos, but what would you like to choose? Okay, I'm seeing Oreos over pork. Oreos, thank goodness. Where is steak coming from now? Steak has just taken a left turn in here.
Pork.
Okay.
Oreos.
We have one pork.
Oreos.
Okay, Oreos over pork. Okay, I agree. Guys, I
Okay,
think
Oreos
the
are
majority
winning.
is choosing Oreos, and so your winning food. Your winning food is Oreos. We're gonna go with Oreos. Kinsani, hello! Oh my goodness, what a flash from the past. So excited that you're here. Okay, good, and you chose Oreos. I like it. Okay, so we thought at this point you could get to know us a little better. So we've got 3 truths and a lie. So what we're going to do is we're going to say 4 statements. 3 of them are going to be true and 1 of them is going to be a lie. And you guys have to try and figure out what the lie is.
Sorry, Ms. J, sorry to interrupt. We just need to disable the waiting room, please.
Oh,
Yes, it has been disabled.
Have you disabled it? Okay, cool. Thank you.
sure. Okay, so are you ready for my 3? You have to try and figure out what the lie is. Okay, so I'm going to tell you 4 things. 3 are true, 1 is a lie. Okay, number 1, I have got 2 cats. Number 2, I am one of 6 children. Number 3, my favorite color is green. And number 4, I like tea more than coffee. Who thinks I can figure out what my lie is? Canva, are you saying that my lie is that I have 2 cats?
No,
You have seen my
you know,
cats.
Ma'am.
ma'am,
Yeah?
I think your lie is that your favorite color is green.
Okay, all right. I hear you.
Because
I'm not going to tell you whether you're right or wrong yet. Tiamo,
I think 1 out of 6 children is a lie.
you think that's a lie? Okay, I hear you. We've got lots of people thinking that I am lying about liking tea more than coffee.
Ma'am,
Interesting. Yes.
I feel like the coffee one is a lie. You like
You
coffee
feel like the
more than
coffee's a
tea.
lie.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, some of you are right. I'm going to take you out of your misery. My lie is that I only have one sister. I'm definitely not one of 6 children. I love tea. I would drink tea every single day if I could drink tea every single day. And those of you who were here last year, you remember my cats. They came into our conversations all the time. So yeah, my lie was that I only have one sister. So those of you who got that right, well done. And those of you who got that wrong, shame. All right. Lucky, they're all yours.
Right.
Truths
I
and a
have
lie.
I have 4 sentences for you. I am married. That's the first one. Number 2, I have 1 son and expecting 1. Number 3, I like coffee. Number 4, I love dogs. Put your pen in your friend.
okay, can I answer?
Okay, you go, Oami.
I think the lie is that you like dogs. You don't look
Okay.
like a dog person.
Okay.
That's exactly what I said. That was what I chose as well.
Nobuanga says you love dogs is a lie. Okay.
Bunga, welcome back. Oh my goodness, every time I see these names, I just get more and more excited. Okay, Zipu thinks that you're not married.
Okay. Let's try. I think I'll go with Nobuanga.
The
Okay.
children one is a lie. Tamsin
Children
thinks
is
the
a
children.
lie. Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, Sebo?
Yes, Sebo.
You're not married, sir.
You're not married. Okay.
Okay.
Let me take you out of your misery. How about
Sir,
that?
can I ask a question? Sir, can I ask a question?
Shoot.
Can you please put both of your hands up?
That's so sneaky.
Okay.
No, I just okay. The lie is that you're not married.
Okay, let me take you out of your misery. I am married, definitely. I have 1 son and I'm expecting 1. That is true. I hate coffee.
Right?
I love
It was
dogs.
the coffee.
I am married, definitely, and I love my wife. Come on. There we go.
Tansley.
There we go.
Oh. Yeah, guys, we were wrong. I thought it was dogs, and I was very wrong. It's the coffee.
Coffee it is.
Yeah. Why do you hate coffee? That's an excellent question.
Actually, my body temperature raises every time I drink coffee or tea. So I don't drink anything that is hot.
Okay, guys, we are going to jump straight into some math, but don't worry, I've kept it really nice and easy for this first lesson, just so we can sort of ease back into maths mode. So don't panic about anything. All I want you to do is we're going to do a quick recap of grade 8 and 9 algebra. So it looks like there's only 4 questions here, but we're actually dealing with a lot of different things in these 4 questions. So hi, Piwe, nice to have you back. What I'd love you to do is I would like you to give all 4 of these questions a try, and then we're going to go through them together. So just do your best. Remember, if you get things wrong, that's great because we learn from our mistakes. So give all 4 a try. Try not to put your answers in the chat just yet, just so that people can have a chance to answer by themselves. And then when we start talking through them and going through the answers, then you're welcome to put them in the chat. Okay, so just give these 4 questions a try. They should go nice and quickly. It shouldn't be anything too hard. Try your best if you have questions. So if something's not going well or you're feeling a bit confused, feel free to ask. That is what we are here for. But give these a go. And once we've done these 4 questions, then Mr. Shongwe is just going to talk to you about something real quick and we'll get back into maths. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome. Are we all ready?
You're going to do great.
Are we all ready? Anyone? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Watobe has a new website and we are offering a 2-week free trial when you sign up for our website for live classes. You only need to go to watobe.co.za. I've sent the link on our chat right now, and you ask your parents or caregiver to sign you up. This way you will get a free trial, but you have to sign up to get it. On your free trial, we all love free things, definitely. Who doesn't love free things? Come on. Right, so you will need to sign up for it. You own your own brand new login details, and you'll get all your live classes links from that free trial. We will not be sending Zoom links to everyone after next week. So to continue coming to class, you need to sign up for this. So you'll find that on www.watobe.co.za. Get this done before Friday to make sure that you carry on attending classes and do quizzes. So you're wondering maybe what happened to the old Watobe app? You might be wondering. We do not use it anymore because we are aiming for the new and out with the old. Everything you need is now available by signing up and logging into the website. So you will need to attend classes and access practice quizzes via the website from now on. Sure, we all excited.
Yay. Okay, my beautiful grade 10s, which I now get to call you after last year's grade 9s. Who thinks they can tell me the answer for question 1? Who can give me the answer for 1? What is 2x plus 3x? Oh, I'm seeing lots of hands. Okay, I'm going to go from the bottom. So, Canva, can you give me the answer for question 1?
It's 5x.
It is definitely 5x. Can you tell me why it's 5x? What was I allowed to do in that question? Why was I allowed to add the 2 and the 3 together?
Since both have an x and they like terms, you can add them together.
Well done. Okay, so for those of you who are sort of forgetting this from last year, don't panic. Because they both have x's, that means that they are like terms, and so we are allowed to add them together. Remember that if I have something like 2x squared plus 3x, those are not like terms. So I wouldn't be able to add them together. All right, they have to be exactly the same variable and the same exponent. So just be careful with those questions. Excellent, Canva. Well done. Okay, question 2. Oh, Ami, is your hand up for question 2? Can I call on you?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, it's not.
I feel like you could still do it, though.
Go for it.
I have faith in you.
And the answer it's 7x.
Okay, so you would be 100% right if I was saying 4x plus 3x. That would definitely be 7x. But the difference here is that I've got a plus and then here I've got a times. Tiama, I see your hand happening up there. What am I going to do?
The answer is 12x to the power of 2.
Yes, good.
Well
Okay,
done.
so we're going to start talking about something that we're going to be talking about a lot when we're talking with algebra. And we are going to be talking about signs, numbers, and variables. So if you have like age-restricted movies, you know how they've got these written there and they stand for very scandalous things, but we're going to be talking about them in the maths version. Okay, so it's not going to be sex, nudity, and violence in maths. We're going to be talking about signs, numbers, and variables. Okay, and whenever we are multiplying or we are dividing, we care about these 3 letters. Okay, I promise we're not doing anything scandalous in this maths class. So the first thing we were looking at is signs, and both of them are positive. So we have a positive number. Then we look at our numbers, and because we're multiplying, we're saying what is 4 times 3, and that gives me 12. And then we look at our variables, and when we have x times x, we get x squared. Okay, so we're going to be doing signs, numbers, variables. So when I say SNV, that's what I'm talking about. We're going to be talking about it a lot in this course. Okay, number 3. Who's feeling good with number 3? Kaisa, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Please correct me if I'm not.
It's Kaisa Rams.
Okay, beautiful. Can you answer 3 for me?
I think that the answer is 4.
I think I lost you there for a second. Your 4 was beautiful though. What's going to be next to that 4?
Cubed
Yeah, there we go.
plus 4x
Great.
x cubed plus
Yeah,
4
that's, yeah, plus 4x. And then we're going to have our,
minus 2
yes, well
minus
done.
2.
Excellent. That was so well done. Okay, so now in this situation, what we were able to do is this x cubed over here and that x cubed over there, they were like terms. So we were able to add them to get that 4x cubed. But this 4x, we couldn't add it to anything because there wasn't any like term to add it to. So it's just going to be 4x over there. And then our minus 2 is just our constant and it's also not added built to anything. So we're just going to leave it as is. Okay. All right, let's have a look at question 4. Who's feeling good with 4? Okay, oh, I'm going to struggle with the same. I'm going to try my best and you must just correct me. Clanjoro? I feel like I've messed up your name horribly. I don't know if you can hear me, but I see your hand is up. Maybe I just messed up your name so badly that you don't know I'm calling on you, which is also possible. Ah, there we go. 3x exponent 2. Did I say your name right, or how should I say your name so that I don't mess it up in the future? Okay, so I love that exponent 7 and I love the 3. So don't apologize, it's okay. So again, we're going to look at our SNV. So our signs, they are both positive. So our answer is going to be positive. Then we look at our numbers and that would be a 1. So 1 times 3 is 3. Then we look at our variables. And when we are multiplying things that have the same base, we're allowed to add our exponent. So that's going to become x to the power of 7. Okay. This is just sort of slowly dipping our toe back into maths. Does anyone have any questions about these 4 questions? Because we're going to go into things that are quite similar now. Okay. Oh, I'm giving you answers away. All right. All right. Very, very similar. These ones should be nice and easy. So if you struggled with the first 4, try and think about what we've just spoken about. And you should find these fine. Just do your best. Let's actually just do these on the fly. Question 1, who thinks that they can work through question 1 and give me an answer as we work through it? Who's our brave soul here? I feel like we must have someone.
All right, I think Kaisa's hand is up.
Ah, great.
Ma'am, I think that you're going to say 8y minus 3y, which is going to give you 5y.
Beautiful.
Then plus 4.
Excellent. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Number 2. Who's feeling good with number 2? I think I see Tiamo's hand.
Is it 6AB?
Yes, beautiful. 6AB. Remember, signs, numbers, variables. Signs, they're both positive. 2 times 3 is 6. A times B is AB. Look, Bongo, you removed the Y. Okay, just always remember that when we have variables like that, it's part of the number. So it's like saying I have 8 apples and I'm minusing 3 apples. So when I'm giving that answer, I still have to say I have 5 apples. I can't just say 5. So just be careful with that. Okay. Okay, question 3. Canva, question 3 is all yours.
We say y to the power of 2 plus 4 to the power of 2, which is 5 to y, which is 4y to the power of 2.
Your
No,
5,
actually
you said
5
it
to the
first.
power.
That was beautiful. 5y to the power of 2. That was excellent. And then what's going to be the next part?
then you say -3 plus 2, which is -y.
Yes, well done. Okay, so again, here, if we're looking at our like terms, y squared plus 4y squared are like terms. And over here, -3y plus 2y, those are like terms. And so our final answer becomes 5y squared minus y. Good. Okay, and then our very last question over here, and then we're going to move into some other things. We've got 3x squared times x to the power of 3. 3x squared times x to the power of 3. Jude, what have we got happening over here? 4x to the power of 5. Okay, careful. Some of that is looking great. There's just one thing that's not looking great. Signs, numbers, variables, that's a 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So your x to the power of 5 is beautiful. It's excellent. We just have to be careful with the coefficient. Okay. Nice job, guys. Hopefully this is bringing back memories from grade 8 and grade 9. The hands that are up, are those questions? Do you have anything that you're needing to ask? Okay. Cool. You know I never fail you. I kept it easy today. Let's see if you can do this. Who's going to be our winner? Who's going to get it fast enough? Remember, I need all 3. I need orange, watermelon, and banana at the same time. I think Jude was our winner at the end of last year. So let's see if he can maintain his title. Tansy, I promise I will move
Please
straight back
move
up as
up
soon
a
as we've
little
got
bit.
answers here, okay?
Yeah.
Don't panic. Jude, I knew it. I knew I could trust you. Okay, let's see. We've got 6, 8, and 5. No.
Slides, Miss Jude.
So close though, Jude. I think you're overthinking something.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yes, I understand which you got it.
Have we made a mistake, Mr. Shogwe?
No, we
okay.
did not.
Whew, okay.
She went deeper a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what these answers that are coming in are. Okay, so we've got a
Malitola.
4, 12, 1, Siamo no. Oh, Malitola, you are 100% correct. And Kamva, but Kamva, you got beaten to it. Nokobonga, you were on the right track with the numbers. Oh, so we've got, you know what? Malatolo had the right numbers, but not in the right order. And Kamva had the right numbers, but not in the right order. And Nokobonga is the very first person to get the right numbers and in the right order. Orange, watermelon,
Correct.
banana. So she is our winner.
Well done, Nobonga.
You see, it just took us some time. I told you would get there, though. Yay! We have our winner. This was your first easy Kamva. I'm sorry. Your numbers are right, though. Your numbers were right. Jude, what were you doing with your 6? Were you trying to divide the watermelons?
Yeah, I think she wanted like one slice of the watermelon.
One slice of the watermelon.
Is that what you did, Jude?
I think so. Yeah, you thought it was one watermelon. But
Yeah,
you know why?
yeah.
Because I tricked them so many times last year when there would be like 2 bananas and then there was 1 banana. This is, I think I've scarred them. How did they get the answers? Okay,
Good question.
Yeah, I love these questions. I'm just going to quickly turn my video off again so that I can typey type. So if we have a look, whenever we go through these questions, the first ones kind of help us the most. So if I'm looking at just this line over here, I know that 3 numbers that are the same as each other give me 36. So if I just divide 36 by 3, I'll see that that must be 12, 12, and 12. Because 12 plus 12 plus 12 is 36. So then I know that that answer is 12. And now I know that this watermelon over here is 12. And so if I say, well, what's 28 minus 12? I'm going to get the answer of 16. which means that this orange must be 8 and that orange must be 8. And so if this orange is 8 over here, and my final answer has to be 3, that means that my banana needs to be 5. So I've got 8, 12, 5. And our winner today is Nokubongo, which is very, very exciting. Woohoo! Okay, back into maths mode. Oh, Tansley, I promised I would move up. Just write down whatever you think you missed, and then we'll pop back down. Okay. Cool. Here we go. Okay, distribution. So this was again something that you did last year, but I just need to make sure that everyone is on the right track with it. So I'm just going to do these first 4 with you, and then I'm going to let you do some, well, I'm going to sort of help you with some and let you do some. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so the first one, whenever we have distribution, when we have a number that's right outside the bracket, distribution is a word for product. And when we're dealing with products, we're dealing with multiplication. Okay, now a lot of the grade 10 multiplication, we get involved with binomials and binomials. So distribution is an important concept to understand. When we have a number that is right next to the bracket like that, it actually means 7 times a plus 2. And it means that I need to multiply both of my terms inside my bracket by 7. So I have to say, well, what is 7 times a? And then what is 7 times 2? So when I'm working through that, I would say, well, 7 times a is going to give me 7a, and 7 times 2 is going to give me 14. So I'm going to take whatever number is outside the bracket and I'm going to multiply it in. Okay. Sometimes they like to give you a question like example 2. So don't panic. I will give you time to work through questions. I just want you to make sure that everyone's on the same page. Questions like example 2 are quite nasty because we have this number that is chilling on the other side of the bracket, but they've only done that to trick you. That's the only reason they've done it. Don't fall for the trick. The easiest thing to do is to move it through to the front. So we're going to say that's going to become 2x and then x plus 3. And we're going to follow the same process we did for example 1, and we're going to multiply that in. What is 2x times x? Who can give me the answer for 2x times x?
2x to the power of 2.
Well done, Kumba. Excellent. 2x squared. And what is 2x times 3? Kaisa? Nope. Okay. 2x times 3 is going to give us 6x. So we've got 7a plus 14 for the first one, and now we've got 2x squared plus 6x. Yeah, the 6 is beautiful, but you can't forget about that x that's chilling there. Okay. I'm going to keep these here so that you can make sure you're understanding all 4 of them before we move on. Example 3. Now we're getting a little bit nastier here because we've got 2 things that are going on. So the first thing that I like to do is identify what my terms are. All right. So I've got 1 term over there, and then I've got 1 term over there. You don't have to do that, but it makes us see which number is going to go into which bracket. Okay. So for example 3, I can see that I need to multiply that 2 by both of the things in the bracket that is next to it. So 2 times y is going to be 2y, and then 2 times negative 4. A positive and a negative is a negative, and 2 times 4 is going to be negative 8. All right, let's look over here. What is negative times negative 2y? What is that going to become? A few things they can tell me.
Doesn't it give you a positive?
Positive.
Yeah, Anele and Canva, well done. A negative and a negative absolutely give us a positive. So that negative and that negative is going to become plus 2y. And then here we have negative times positive 1, and a negative and a positive is a negative. So that's going to be negative 1. Is that the end, or can I do something more?
There's like terms.
Ma'am, you can add your like terms.
I can add my like terms. What's my final answer going to be here?
It's gonna be 4y
I think-
squared minus 8 minus 1.
Okay, so close. I like the 4.
Uh-huh.
Why is it going to not be y squared? It's just going to be 4y. Why am I not going to make it a squared?
Oh, because the signs are no.
No, it's okay. Because I'm adding them. So when we're adding, they stay the same. But when I'm timesing or dividing, then they're going to change. Okay, then I'm seeing some answers coming in the chat. We've got 4y minus 9, and then we've got 4y minus 7. 4y minus 9. It's definitely minus 9. Negative 8 minus 1 is negative 9. Okay, so our answer is going to be 4y minus 9. Okay, let's have a look at example 4. Again, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to identify my terms. Okay, so I'm going to say, well, that's one term, that's one term, and that's one term. Can anyone tell me, you might not know the full sentence, just try your best if you can think of what to say here. How do we know how to break up terms? How do I know that I've got 3 terms here?
Plus and a minus sign.
Yes, Kamba. Yes, good. Okay, so when we're identifying terms, terms are broken up by pluses and minuses, and they are bound together by multiplication and brackets. Okay, so over here, I've got that minus sign in there. So you're like, well, why isn't that 2 terms? But it's because these brackets are hugging them together and they're making it 1 term. Okay, so our first step was to identify our terms. Then we have to see what we have to do. Now, in each term, we're going to try and simplify. There's nothing I can do with that 4. It's just a 4. So I'm going to write my 4 down. Now I have to deal with the second term. What is that second term going to become? What are my 2 new numbers going to become?
Negative 6x and 15.
Good, negative 6x plus 15. Beautiful. Okay, and then I've got this negative 2x over here, and there's nothing I can do with it. It's just chilling there as well. Okay, Violet, can you give me my final answer here? Oh, now you've disappeared. Oh, no, there you are. Where'd you go?
It's okay because of Nkamba already answers the equation I was about to give you.
Oh, but do you think you can tell me what my end answer is for this question? How about I help you a little bit?
Yes, please.
Okay, so what I'm doing for you is I'm linking your like terms. Do you think you can take it from there?
Let me see.
Hi, Jennifer. Okay, can I jump in a little bit? If you don't mind? Yes. So, what you can also do is to rearrange. So you can identify those like terms, which are 4 goes hand in hand with 15. They don't have variables, they're constants, both of them. So you can write 4 plus 15, right? And then the negative 6x goes hand in hand with the negative 2. They are like terms, they both have the same variable. Then you can work it out from there.
Thanks, Mr. Shungwe. Does that help, Violet? Do you think you can take it from here?
Let me see.
Just do one step at a time. Have a look at these 2, and then have a look at those 2.
It's close to 18 negative 4x.
Okay, so I think what happened is some of your signs changed, and that's okay. These things happen, so don't panic. But so I think what you did is you plus that 2x instead of minus. But let's just have a look through this together. So if we have our 4 plus our 15, 4 plus 15 is just going to give us 19. And then here we've got negative 6 and then we're minusing another 2. So we're going further into the negatives. So that one's going to become negative 8x. But remember, even though we can't put algebra into our calculators, we can put the coefficients in. So if you're in a question like this and you're struggling, you can still put into your calculator negative 6 minus 2, and you'll get your answer of negative 8. And then you need to just remember to put that variable there. Okay, remember our calculators are there to help us. They're our friends. Nokabonga, you're just doing too well today. That's the thing. Nice job, guys. You've asked really good questions. I'm hoping that this is sort of clearing some air for you from last year. And I'm now going to go on to some questions for you to try yourselves. Anelia, do you have a question, or I just see your hand up? Okay. We're going to move past that one today. Okay, so we're going to try something new this year, and they're called robot questions. So I'm going to explain how these work, and if you have questions, just let me know. Okay, so the way robot questions work is we've got 3 green questions and then 2 orange questions and 1 red question. So the green questions, they are our easiest questions. Then our yellow ones, they're medium, and our red one is the hardest. Okay, every single person is going to do this first green question. If you, and you don't have to tell me whether you get it right or wrong. If you're embarrassed, it's not a problem. I will go through all of the answers. Okay, if you get it right, then you move on to this orange question. So I will tell you when to do that. If you get it wrong, you move on to the second green question. Okay, but I will let you know as we move, so don't panic. We're going to be doing these every week, so you will start getting used to them, I promise. Okay, so at the moment, all I want you to be doing is this very first green question. I want everyone to try it. Don't write your answers in the comments just yet, just while we let everyone go through. Tanaji was too fast. Just while we let everyone try this question. It's okay, it's okay. Just do your best, and then we're going to go through it. And then if you get it right, we're going to move. And if you get it wrong, we're going to move. So don't panic. Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit of time. Okay. Who can talk me through this first one? What is my answer for this first question? Canva.
The answer is 2x minus 8.
Oh, so close.
Oh, there's a y. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a y. 2x minus 8y. Okay, so if you got it right, if you got this exactly right like this, then I want you to move on to this orange question. If you got it wrong, you're going to move on to this green question. Okay. And if you got it wrong and it was something silly, then do the green and the orange. Let's see how it goes. So you should know where you are at. If you got it right, you're moving on to orange. If you got it wrong, you're going to move on to the second green. And if you are finding them super, super easy and you are sort of just enjoying everything, just try and do them all. Nice, Kylie. I'm glad that you got to orange. That's great. It's okay. Why are you apologizing? Good. Okay, Issa, I see your hand. Do you have a question?
No, ma'am. I actually have the answer for the yellow one.
Oh, for the next yellow one. Okay, great. I will call on you when we get there. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, So let's just quickly knock out the second green one over here for anyone who did that. Can someone give me my answer for the second green one? Violet, I see that you're unmuted. Do you want to try this one?
2a.
Can I? Oh,
Are you thinking about the 3x
Okay,
is squared
good.
plus 18x?
Well done. Excellent. Well done. Excellent, Violet. Very, very good. Okay, Kayisa, you are going to be doing our orange one for us. So let's try and get an orange happening. I should be doing these answers in green, orange, and red. I see that now. Okay, can you tell us our first step? What am I going to write in this first line?
Well, just like you said we should leave the 8
Good.
there. So we're writing the 8 right there. And it's 4 times 3, which is negative 12x. Negative 12y
Good.
minus 8.
Oh, so close, Kayisa. What is a negative and a negative?
Oh, it's a positive.
It's a positive. Remember, signs, numbers, variables. Signs is our first letter. We always have to look at those signs. Okay, but keep it going. Keep it going.
Plus 3y.
Good. Okay, plus 3y. All right. Do you think you can give us our final answer here?
It's the like terms. It's 15y minus 16.
Okay, so let's just go through these like terms quickly. So we've got this 8 plus the 8. So you're 16. I love. But now we've got negative 12 plus 3. So it's not going to be 15.
it's minus 9y.
It's minus 9y. Yes. Good. Okay, and remember, use your calculators when you need them to help you. But the way that you explained how to work out that question, Kayisa, was so beautiful. You find your terms, you distribute into that bracket, and you find your like terms at the end. That was excellent. Nokubonga, what 8 did you divide by? And why did you divide?
Ma'am, the 8 that like it's 8 minus 4, so I divided the 8, then I said 4 minus 4, then I started multiplying the negative 4 with the ones that were in the bracket, and
Okay.
I took
yeah.
And I took the 3y and I shifted it to the other side. So
okay, so you did a lot of rearranging. Okay, just be careful. In our beginning, that's why the important step at the beginning is to find our terms. So that's one term, that's one term, and that's one term. And when we know what our terms are, that way we know that 8's not going to change. It's going to just stay 8 because it's its own separate term. So it may seem silly to spend that first few minutes highlighting the question, but it really helps make sure you get things right. Okay. Okay, so from here, guys, if you got this orange question right, you get to move on to this hardest red question. If you got it wrong, you're going to move on to the second orange question. If you were on this question and you got it right, you are going to move on to this orange question. And if you got it wrong, you're going to move on to this green question. I know there's a lot of arrows happening on the screen right now. So if anyone is confused or doesn't know where to go, you're welcome to send a direct message to me or to Mr. Shongwe, and we will happily tell you which one to do. Okay. Remember, terms, signs, numbers, variables, simplify. Up here, I would love it for you to answer the green question. I'm going to give people a chance to get there, and then as soon as we're ready, I'm going to put your name here, so I know you're going to answer.
Ma'am, can I try the red one?
Wami, you can absolutely try the red one. And now I need a volunteer for my second orange.
my gosh, what am I doing?
Yeah, they get quite hectic. Okay, Apiwe, talk us through this green question. What am I going to do?
You want to take that white outside?
Owami, are you telling Apiwe what to do?
Oh, sorry, ma'am.
Apiwe, are you going to type it or are you going to talk us through? You can choose either, I don't mind. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. I'm not sure if you were doing the green question. Oh, Kensani. Yes, okay. Kensani, you are solid there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for the green question, I'm just going to walk you through this one. The first thing we want to do is we want to move that y to the front. So we want to have 4y and then x minus 3. And all of this is one term. So we're going to multiply that 4y in. We're going to do signs, numbers, and variables. 4 times 1 is 4. And so I'm going to have 4xy. And then 4 times negative 3 is going to be negative 12y. Okay, so those of you who did that question, that is what that final answer is going to look like. Okay. Oh, it's okay, Apiwe. I was like, where are these numbers coming from? I was like, I don't think this is the same question. Okay, I'm very glad, Apiwe, we're on the same page. Okay, Kensani, can you please talk us through our second orange question?
It's 2y
Yeah,
minus 3xy
good.
plus 1y.
Oh, so close.
It's a negative.
Yeah, it's a
Minus
negative.
Minus 2xy.
Oh, Wami,
Oh, sorry, man. Let me turn off
such a
my mic.
sneaky sneak. Okay, so then we get to this point over here. So the negative y plus the 1 gives us the negative y, but you were super, super close from there. Kensani, do you feel confident to take us from here? Or do you need a little bit of time? How are you feeling?
Can I please try?
Yeah, I'd love it if you tried.
I think it's going to be 1y.
Yeah, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
You're doing really well. Keep it going.
Minus 5x.
Beautiful,
Minus
Kensani. That is
5x.
absolutely excellent.
Well
Now, guys,
done.
yeah, nice job. If you didn't write the 1, if you just wrote y, that's absolutely fine as well. Okay. Guys, I know we only have a minute left, but I'd really like us to go through this red question. So I'm sorry if I'm keeping you from dinners. I just would like us to go through this. Well
Yes,
done,
ma'am.
everyone, so far. Okay, so let's just quickly go through this last question. So Owami's going to do this one for us. I'm just going to split up our terms, and then you are going to take it away. Go. It's all yours.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I got first. So it's equals to 8x
Good.
minus 15x 3.
Cubed. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And then we have minus 6x squared
Good.
minus 3 cube.
Yes. Well done. Okay. Now we need to simplify, which means we need to find our like terms. So we've only got
Yes, ma'am.
those guys. So what's my final answer going to be?
It's going to be 8x
Yeah.
minus 18x cube
Yeah.
minus 6x squared.
Woohoo! Amazing. And that's like the hardest question.
Good point.
I'm even going to make a little party man with a hat. Okay, that is so beautiful. I'm just going to take it
That
one
is
step
fun.
further, which you don't have to do, but because we're mathematicians, we like being fancy. Okay, we're all very fancy mathematicians. And when we write algebraic expressions, we actually like to write them in something called descending powers of x. So you don't have to do this. I'm just being snobby over here, okay? But we like to put our things that have the highest power and then work our way down. So you see how that's x cubed and then x squared and then x to the power of 1. What you did, Owami, was beautiful. It was perfect. And then if we wanted to take it one snobbery level higher, we would do what I've got there that's highlighted. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Nice job, guys. Guys, that was so awesome. It was so nice to see some of you again and hear your voices and have this lesson time again. And I'm very excited for our lesson on Thursday. And you guys got to meet Mr. Strongway, which was really cool. I hope you had a good lesson. Did everyone have fun?
Yes, ma'am.
Where's your party? I'm sorry. Yeah, so Christine, you absolutely can rearrange it at the end. So you're allowed to rearrange as much as you like, as long as you keep the signs with where they're supposed to be. Okay. Cool. If anyone has any questions or things that you're embarrassed with, you're welcome to stay on this chat and I'm happy to answer them afterwards. Otherwise, I hope you have a beautiful Tuesday evening and I will see you all on Thursday.
Jennifer, just before
Oh, sorry, just wait, guys, wait.
Sorry, everyone. The new app, it's if you've just signed up with us, you're a new person, you are safe. So for those who were with us last year and the years before, you just need to sign up for the new app. Right, just to clear up that confusion.
What is the new app called?
So you'll find it on www.watobe.co.za. Let me type it again.
Yeah.
Right.
Tiama, do you have a question?